Hello, I'm Derek Blank, celebrity photographer, and today I put my assistants to the test working with UPSCALE Magazine and Deanna Scott, the art director.
Well, for me, I'm not really big on too many excuses, especially the I forgot to send images. There's often times where we're on deadline and it depends on a photographer or a writer or any outside vendor down to the absolute minute sometimes. Like, that's how our deadlines are. And they're so tight that anything that extends to just simply I forgot just becomes unexcusable.
It's not often that photographers get to work with major magazines and publications. And I've had the experience of working with magazines, labels, CD packaging. So I wanted to really push my assistants and have them experience the same thing. Working with an art director where your vision may be different from the art director's, or having to accomplish something that you don't feel strong about conceptually. Today was really the first challenge where they had to experience with pleasing a client other than themselves. Some of them fell short and some of them delivered.
Well, first I want to say everyone did a super job on set. Things went really great. I had a lot of fun at the shoot. I really appreciate you guys kind of putting in all the energy and effort that you put into it, along with the hair and makeup and Derek and just everyone that was involved. I know it was quick, it was fast paced, and it was quote unquote a challenge to do the images and to shoot and the lighting and everything in what we had like 20 minutes.
I think D. White did a good job. I still would like for him to push himself a little bit more because D. White's images are strong, but they're not memorable. And I don't know if that's because of the subject matter or because of the challenge or the concept of the shoot, but that's his job as a photographer, to actually engage the viewer to want to see more. I think Corey did not do enough research as far as what the client wanted, and the end outcome kind of reflected that. It was kind of bland, and it was a little too sexually driven. And I don't think he necessarily went for that, but that's what it came across because a lot of the poses were suggestive. As far as Tracy goes, I think she's her worst enemy, and she always seems to drop the ball at the last minute. And unfortunately, that happens today because she doesn't have anything to present today. And that's one thing that being a professional photographer, you must realize is that when you have deadlines, you have to have them done before, just in case there are any hiccups.
Just because so many things can go so many different ways, and those components have to come together in a complete cohesive format for us to just complete a page. Let alone 100 pages or a 200-page book. So when we miss an image on one page, that means cutting a story, that means not paying a writer, that means not paying the photographer, not paying the retoucher, and everyone losing all of their time they spent into putting together the shoot, the concept, the idea, and then ultimately the finished product.
Samantha's concept started off really strong, and it was very, very specific as far as what she was trying to accomplish. I commend her for that. Challenges of, losing files, that's something that everybody has experienced, including myself. And, that's a learning lesson as well, too. Now, when I have situations that are extremely important, I back up, before I leave the set, and I do it multiple times. My favorite would have to be Tina's. I think she thought creatively. I think her presentation was amazing, and she knew exactly what she wanted to do. When she got on set, she actually set up the lighting to just show her vision, and she also was very precise. She instructed the model as how to move. The colors looked amazing. The final outcome looked amazing. The magazine was extremely happy.
It came out pretty good. It was stressful. That was the main feeling.
I thought Tina Vargas did the best from concept to final product, which is just always important. Sometimes people or photographers or vendors, they have really great ideas, but when it comes to just execution, sometimes things fall flat and they just don't make it to the end. So overall, I thought Tina just did well from concept to execution.
It feels great. This is my first publishment, so finally I can say I've been published. I'm excited, feel amazing.